surprise when, oh, it's always a surprise when you call again, when you call again. But it's always a surprise when, oh, it's always a surprise when the tide comes in, when the tide comes in. But it's always a surprise when, oh, it's always a surprise when you call again, when you call again. Oh, I'm not supposed to answer, I'm not supposed to know. Oh, that the silence answer, I've got to let it go. Oh, I'm not supposed to answer, I'm not supposed to know. Oh, that the silence answer, I've got to let it go now. It's not the same when I'm with you. You open up before I do. Came out a different shade of blue. It's not the same when I'm with you. But it's always a surprise when, oh, it's always a surprise when the tide comes in, when the tide comes in. But it's always a surprise when, oh, it's always a surprise when you call again, when you call again. How long's the shoreline anyway? I've measured every other day. Tide washes all my work away. How long's the shoreline anyway?
Oh, I'm too small. Hi, hold on. I'm a little small. Too big. Eh. This is good. This is fine. I do, however, need to make a little bit bigger. There you go. Little friend. Here we are. And maybe close my bedroom door. Maybe. Best right now. Hold on. Sorry, had to close my door. The dream never dies. What dream doesn't die? On. No audio? What do you mean no audio? Like at all? You mean no audio? Well, why is my mouth not moving? Oh god. I'll on this. No audio? There's audio. Just not for the game yet, because I'm not tabbed in. It's a little quiet around here right now. Do you think of the new model? Aww. Thank you. I'm still, like, fiddling with facial settings. Just trying to get sensitivities right. It feels like my mouth sensitivity is weird because it's either too much or too little, and I can't get it to be either one, and I keep looking away, which is not helping. Okay. Now we have audio. I don't remember what we were doing. I'm pretty sure that we're trying to find, Grovyle. I think that's what we were doing. We were trying to find Grovyle. Because we, like, left. We left and said, hey, I don't want to deal with Grovyle, but now we kind of need him, so... See, now that I've, like, upped the sensitivity on my mouth, I feel like it's too much now. Ugh. The future. I know I'm in the future. Oh. I, like, want to put my water bottle on my desk, but it's in the way. So, I have to put it over to the side. I hope I don't forget about it. Oh. I see you found hat time. So hat time's not on a timer. It's just hat time is, like, it's until somebody decides that they want to switch it back to the Veil. We all set? Are we? I have no idea. Hold on. Okay, we have to catch up to Grovyle. Like to do, we are going to store some stuff. Fine. Ready, all set. Field Ruin. Now, okay, so we're stuck in the future, but I don't know if the rest of the game's gonna, like, take place in the future, or if it's gonna be, like, a going back and forth kind of situation. I'm assuming the rest of the game's taking place in the future. And then, I don't know how long these dungeons are going to be at this point, because it seems like some of them are taking, like, 15-ish, but I know they're supposed to get longer the longer we, like, are here. Isn't, like, ground good for them? Yeah. Ground is effective against poison. Ooh, I don't like rage. But it didn't do that much, okay. Oh, that's nice. No, that's not a Metagross. That's a Metang. I don't have anything good for Metang. I got so excited. I was like, oh my god, it's a Metagross. No, it's not. It doesn't have 4 legs. The thing only had 2. I got so excited for nothing. What type is Fortress? Is it an ice type? This beautiful woman again. Oh god, it's summer. You were pretty, but now I tan. Well,
I wanted the tan originally. With, like, my first model, I wanted to be tan, and, like, by the time that I, like, got finished, my artist didn't, I guess, listen to that request, and so I ended up being really super pale. But since it was the first time I had ever commissioned a model, I didn't want to be, like, a bother. I didn't want to be, like, a bother, so I was just like, no, it's fine. It's fine as it is. And so I... I left it alone. But this was the skin tone that I had intended to be pretty much the entire time. I just like how, like... Hold on. Hold on. The blush is powerful? What do you mean? Everybody stop moving. This model is more ara as Mara would say, and the other wood was more howdy, I'm the summer rain. I forgot I needed to change that. Not really? We didn't have to deal with the monster house. I had a petrify orb, which let me get out of there. My bad for the horrible text at the gym. It's okay. Ah! Do something, chat. Here we go. Wish to live, please. I'm really excited because not only does this model have, like, does this model came with the blush. Like, that was, like, part of the package that I got, where, like, my model came with 3 expressions that I was allowed to pick. And I haven't had an excuse, really, to use the other 2 expressions, I don't think. But I guess that means that round won't work on it. But I have this one. It's kind of supposed to be like surprise, kind of a mix of shock and disgust, depending upon what my face is doing. Or I do have I have this one, which is anger. and then I have the blush. But no, I've got those 3 expressions that I'm going to have to, based on the vibes. The surprised one would be tilted of Oh My Stars, or should be titled Oh My Stars. Pardon me. Like, hold on, let me see if I can make a face. Maybe like it's like that. There we go. I don't know, this one is like a Mexican summer and the other was more like a like Bleach Mexican sister that had a southern accent. One is more my mom, one's more my dad, because my dad is like a glass of milk in a snowstorm. He just steps into the sun and becomes a lobster. When it's still blank. I know it's still blank. I know it's still blank. I have to fix it. New summer model, This came in on, I got it on Friday, I think. There's all kinds of so the emotes got updated. There's a couple of new ones, and then I have to change a couple of profile pictures still, and then I need to update the emotes in Discord. I have to update the emotes in Discord, and then I also have I have 4 more emotes that I haven't finished that are going to be added to Twitch. I just need to finish them. Ooh, that was scary. I'll deal with Metang if you deal with Nosepass. Robopass, pardon me. I can't believe I missed the debut. We didn't really do much of a debut. I just played Phoenix Wright all day, which I was supposed to play Phoenix Wright on Sunday, but a couple of things happened. And not only did I wake up with a horrible headache, but I also had things to do. So we're saving it for Tuesday. We're saving the rest of the DL6 case for Tuesday. It's going to be right when I get home from class. So it's going to be at 2:30 my time, so 3:30 Central Standard. We're gonna finish DL6. This one is my favorite, but you really like the knife. I'm glad you like the knife. I tried to make an even balance of emotes that had my veil and emotes that didn't have that had my hat. Since the hat is part of the new look, but I still have my veil. It's just not on right now. Ooh, save station. We must be getting close to the bottom now. We have to catch up to Grovile soon. Let's keep it up. See, what I'm worried about is if I do coffee talk with this model... If I finish up coffee talk with this model, I'm the problem is that my VODs are already going to be kind of strange because suddenly, new model in the middle of this game. Gone quite deep. There's not much further now. I get through here. Should be at the forest. The Sableye are coming. There's no time to waste. Now we need lore for this model. I mean, technically speaking, this was supposed to be the original. I guess this is just kind of, we'll go with this was summer after she came to the surface. I guess. I don't know. I'll figure it out. I didn't know that new models had to have lore with them. I guess Summer got a tan. Summer went to the surface and got a tan. Sorry, I'm moving something. There we go. That reminds me. I wonder how those two are doing. Have they eluded the Sableye? Forget it. This isn't the time. Summer left Atlantis to become a valley girl. I mean, I look like I belong on some rich girl beach now that I have the hat. I feel like the hat makes me look like I belong on bitch beach, you know? It both feels super pretentious, but it really just ties the look together, you know? I have to give propriety to my own mission no matter what. I vowed to complete it even if it means making sacrifices. Time to go. You there! Stop! Who's there? You invade this place with no warning. Then you disturb my slumber. And without apology, you try to leave. Who's there? Who are you? You dare anger us. We expect you to pay for these insults. Where are you? Quit hiding and reveal yourself. You accuse us of hiding. We do not hide. We are here. Oh, Spiritomb. We are Spiritomb. There is no mercy for those who transgress against us. Deep sealed ruin, basement floor 1. I had to get spawned into a room with 3 enemies. Crap, what type are those? Steel? Or those rock type? Why was I facing the wrong way? Also, somebody's tactic just changed, and I don't know whose it was. Team. Go together. That's weird. I saw a tactic change come up in the log. Got a mobile orb. What is a mobile orb? Items. Enables movement anywhere. Oh, so I can just walk through walls. Right? Because ghost types can just walk through the walls. Boost team speed. Warps enemies to the staircase. Just escapes the dungeon. Okay, well, Petrify Orb is going to be extremely helpful if they put another monster house in front of me. Because that's what I did to get out of the last one. I don't think this is going to be super effective, but it's better than using Tackle again. I'm so mad. I got a Beldum and now I can't use that Beldum. I got teleported to the future and now I can't use the Beldum that I got. A rock type, right? Yeah. It's in front of the doorway. I was like, oh, I can just sneak past it. No, I can't. You guys are level 35 now. I wanted to figure out how to rig the Eevee tail. I wanted to figure out how to rig the Eevee tail to the this model, but then I realized the hat. I would have to put like the ears, I think, behind the hat, or I couldn't logistically think of how to put like the Eevee ears on top of the hat without it looking awkward. So I'm still figuring that out. However, at some point I should be able to hold like a teacup. And I'm super excited because I have like Pokemon themed like teacups and mug like models that I haven't been able to use. They're like ghost type ones. I have like a Drifloon. I have a Drifloon one that I've been like, not Drifloon. It's the bigger evolution of, I don't know. It's just I have like a Pokemon mug that I've been like kind of really desperately wanting to use, but like I haven't had I haven't been able to do it because of how my old model was like designed. I can show it. Hold on. I can show it. But Drifloon. That's its name. Where is it? Where is my mug? Oh, I have a Chandelure one too. Should I show Chandelure or should I show man, that's a tongue twister. Should I show or should I show the Drifloon one?
The Chandelure. Oh, why does it flash? Sure must be fun. Okay, we're gonna instead do Drifloon, because that's gonna give somebody a seizure. Hold on, let me find it. Let me find it. It is. Isn't that cute? I'm so excited because I'm gonna finally be able to. Oh, whoops. I'm finally gonna be able to use it. I just have to like. I just have to like move my arms up to figure out how to like attach it into my hand without it looking awkward, you know? When I come back to, oh, I was just showing my, I have like a, I have this like nice little, like, I'll put it back up. I have this nice asset of like a Pokemon mug, like teacup, that I've been like meaning to use forever, but the way that my old model was designed, I wasn't able to like move my arms in any kind of way to where I would have been like, to where I could have used an asset that would have allowed me to hold this. So now that I have a new model, I'll be able to actually like full on use this this cute little like Drifloon asset that I've been holding on to for like months. And then I think, do I have any other Pokemon ones that I haven't been able to use? I think I have a couple. Yeah, I do. I have like a couple of Pokemon ones that I haven't been able to like use because of the way that my old model was designed. I have to figure out why the Chandelure one is like broken. I also have this one, which I just never used, unfortunately. This is just a hat. This is just a hat. Oh, wait. Use this? Big. Kinda. The hat back on, because that's what... There we go. Amara used points to have the hat on. I have a hat and the veil redeemed set up so you guys can choose to switch between the two. Wait, forgot to show something. There you go. You didn't have to redeem it again. If you redeem it twice, it ends up putting my veil on. That's why I have like the hat and the veil ones separate. Damn it. Had a feeling. What's going on? We're leaving. Ah! We're leaving. And it stuck me right back into a room with like 4 enemies. Okay. It's fine. As long as it's not a monster house. I can still deal with it. Oh, one of them's asleep. That's helpful. We'll take the apple and the money. Get out of here. I like hate that my Pokemon can walk on water, and the only reason I hate it is because my partner can't. Damn it. My partner can't walk on water, so like you guys keep getting separated from me.
No, don't stun me. No. Okay. That's why. I would like to not be stunned, please. You guys have got this. Okay. It's a Battle of the Embers up on the top of the screen here. However, we are going to stand still for just a second to heal up a bit. Okay. We're good. We are no longer good. Go in a circle. Oh! Needs to be Petrify Orb. Switcher Orb, I guess, kind of works. Not really what I wanted, but... I'm just afraid of another monster house, you know? I only have, like, one other option, which is just to teleport every enemy in the room to, like, the stairs, which just seems like a... like... Passed over the Oranberry. Why am I passing over the Oranberry? No, do I have too much stuff in my bag? Oh, I think I do. My belly's at 50, so let's just go ahead and do this. Do that. There we go. Just because we'll probably need that at some point. On floor 6... The halfway point seemed like it was sometime around, like, the 8th or 9th floors, so I'm kind of confused. No. Don't you do that. Okay, you guys are good. I've got you. I no longer have got you. Never mind, Ugh. Okay, I've got you. You guys are safe. You're safe with me. You're safe with me. Oh, there's Grovyle. You too. Grovyle, are you okay? Stay back. Why? Careful. An enemy lurks nearby. What? Where? It's right beside you. Next to me? Can't be this. Ah! All those who trespass on this land, none shall be forgiven. None. Not least of all, you. Who is that? Who are you? You ask that of us? Our name is Spiritomb. We are the manifestation of the fusion of spirits. 108 of them. Be careful, you two. The Pokemon is strong. Prepare to take your punishment. Okay, so... Can I just do this? Oh, I'm too far away from it. Hold on. Okay, so we are going to do... that. I want to do this. Is it immune to this? Shit, it is. No, it isn't. I want to do this as many times as I can because I want its, like, accuracy to fall as much as possible. Go. I would also really like if chat would come help me. Oh, that does a lot of damage. Ominous Wind was over here doing 72. Don't use Ominous Wind. Okay. I'm really glad that I was using One Slap now. Okay. What's happening? Run away! What was that? What's that all about? Got spooked and ran. Grovyle! Are you alright? Yeah, I'll be fine. Can you get up? Ow. Pokemon, it was cunning. Right up my nose and took control of my body. That was a bad Pokemon. No, that's not true. That Spiritomb was probably upset over us trespassing in its space. It was frightened because it became so angry that it lost control of itself. But you saw what happened when the situation turned sour. It fled. It's normally a timid Pokemon. There are many such Pokemon here in your future. There are Pokemon who should be good, but they've become bitter and twisted because this world's perpetual darkness. I see. Good Pokemon going bad because of the world. Makes me sad. Hey, you two! Now, will you fully trust me? Somewhat? To be honest, I don't really trust you, but told you before, there's no point in continuing together if there's no trust between us. I'm leaving. Wait! I didn't say I don't believe you. To be perfectly honest, we don't know what's what anymore. That's why we want to know as much as we can learn. And yes, I still don't completely trust you, Grovyle, but what you said does make some sense. Just seems to be logical. So please, Grovyle, please tell us what you know. Tell us about this future. And why you came to our world, Grovyle. So, what if everything I say is a pack of lies? It's alright. I won't accept everything you say as truth right away. I'll listen, then decide. Well, fine. Follow me. Would like to save your adventure? Yes. The way that I'm sitting is making my hip hurt. New model? Yes, new model! Chapter 15. The Secret of the Planet's Paralysis. Thank you, Amaro. Alright, I'll put both my feet on the floor. I was sitting in, like, crisscross. I was sitting crisscross, but, like, the way that I was sitting, I had, like, my leg positioned weird. Like, one of them, and so it was just making my hip, like, not cramp, per se, but just, like, hurt. Oh, what did I just do? Sorry, I've moved something on my desk. Hang on. There we go. I tried to, like, scoot my keyboard back, and it, like, flattened it. There we go. Good. This will do. The Sableye won't be able to spot us here. Please tell us, Grovyle, in the future, why did the planet become paralyzed? It's because of the planet's paralysis. It dates back to your time, in the world of the past. The planet's paralysis started with the collapse of the temporal tower, which is governed by Dialga. Dialga? Who's that? It's a legendary Pokemon that controls time. Dialga ensured the proper flow of time from Temporal Tower. But when Temporal Tower collapsed, time gradually got out of control, and eventually, the planet fell into paralysis. What happened to Dialga? When time went out of whack, Dialga also lost control. So now, here in the future, the planet has become fully paralyzed. And thus, Dialga has lost almost all of his reason and is governed by darkness. Dialga is now beyond recognition. Has become an entirely different entity. It's been transformed into Primal Dialga, a primordial presence. I was gonna say peasants, and peasants is not right. No, I can't talk. Okay. Primal Dialga has no emotion. It seeks only self-preservation, so he prevents the history from changing. That's why Dialga wants me gone. Because I tried to change history. The OG Primal Pokemon, yeah. I tried to stop the planet's paralysis. I traveled back in time to your world from this place. Your future. What? Grovyle, you're saying that you came back to our world so you could prevent the planet's paralysis? But that's completely opposite of what we were told. Grovyle, you came back to our world to paralyze the planet, didn't you? And Grovyle, weren't you the one stealing the time gears? You've gotta be joking. I was collecting the time gears because they were needed to prevent the planet's paralysis. I needed to take them to Temporal Tower and put them in place. That would have been, oh my god, that would have reversed the collapse of Temporal Tower, which was fully underway in your time. While it is true that removing a time gear from a specific place causes time to stop in that area, it's only temporary. After the time gears are put into Temporal Tower, time will have been fully restored to normal everywhere. Oh, but then... what about all the things that Dusknoir said about you? Like how he said that you were a wanted outlaw from the future. And how you escaped from the future, then fled to our world to the past. So you're saying it was all just a bunch of lies? What else could it be? Dusknoir is really an agent sent from the future by Primal Dialga to get rid of me. What? Dusknoir was an agent sent to get rid of you? That's right. I have said that Primal Dialga will try to thwart any attempt to alter the course of history. That's why, when he learned that I traveled through time, he sent Dusknoir after me. Dusknoir? Can't be. It's hard for you to believe, I know. I can't believe it at all! You're saying that all of this was about the Great Dusknoir? I don't understand why Dusknoir is acting the way he is here, but I looked up to Dusknoir. Leave you. It's hard to accept, but looking back over what we've been through in this future world, Grovyle said is reasonable. Makes perfect sense, and Chatters knows it. Chatters knows deep down that what Grovyle said is true. But knowing that makes it much harder to accept. But hey, where are you going? I'm going to see Dusknoir. What? I want to see Duskmourn. I'm going to find out if what you said is true or not. What's the point of that? You'll only be making it easy for them to get rid of you. You don't stand a chance against them. Then, what am I supposed to do? What are you supposed to do? Didn't you wonder this earlier? And you decided that you would decide for yourself? You insisted that because you didn't know what to believe, that you won't accept the words at face value. And you think for yourself. It's times like this when things are tough and that you have to be strong. Think for yourself and then act as you deem right. Grovyle, what are you gonna do now? I'm going back to the past again to stop the planet's paralysis. To do that, I need to find Celebi. Celebi? That's right. You can come with me or not, it's your choice. You two decide on your own course of action. I'm off. I don't know what I should believe either, but one thing I can say for certainty. In this future world of darkness, the planet is paralyzed. And the paralysis of the planet happened back in our world. That's why, to stop it from happening, we have to get back to the past. We have to get back to our world. Yeah, I know. Grovyle said. Grovyle is right. Things are just very tough now. That's why we have to be strong. Thank you for the raid, Mac! Hi! Oh, am I on an ad? I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I was on an ad. Hold on. I have to shout out. I have to shout out Big Brother Mac. It's good to see you. How are you? I know I look a little different. I'm alright now. Let's go. Let's catch up to Grovyle. What did you stream? I can't see what you were streaming. What'd you stream? How'd it go? Make sure you go get some water. I'm good. I saw the new model. Yay! We have to get back to our own world. Congrats into Overwatch. Thank you. And Overwatch sounds like fun. For the people that are new here, hi. My name is Summer Rain. It's lovely to meet you. I do still look a little bit different, so if you, I just got a new model, so if you're looking at any of my VODs, I am gonna look a little bit different. I'm a variety streamer that streams at least 3 or 4 times a week if I have the time. I am currently doing on Mondays, we do Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. On Saturdays is Phoenix Wright, and then we are trying to do Fire Emblem Engage once a week, but that one kind of has like a revolving door of days. That one doesn't have a set day. However, now, Amaro, it's lovely to meet you all. Amaro has redeemed Ada Ada, which is embarrassing, and I'm so sorry to the new people in here. I feel like it looks weird when I like put my camera. Because I am still figuring out like the sensitivity.
Ara ara, anata wa haru, itsuban no sakura yori utsukushii.
However, yeah, so that's how it goes around here for a little bit. We're about to finish up Phoenix Wright, actually. So Phoenix Wright is changing just a tiny bit because we are doing tomorrow we are going back to play Phoenix Wright because we're actually in the middle of the last case of the first game. So we're going, I like how you just have the sentence memorized. I actually don't. I have a piece of paper on my desk that is like clipped to my computer that I pull down every time. So I don't have it memorized, actually. I'm gonna lay down, have a good stream. Okay! Thank you for the raid! Master Dialga, the stage has been set for the capture of the traitors. When the time comes, it may be necessary for us to beg for your help, Master Dialga. As you wish. By your leave, we shall proceed. What? What was that? Strange sensation. I've had that strange sensation before. Where are we? This is Dusk Forest. Its name comes from the dark fog that perpetually surrounds it. Deep in this forest, we should find Celebi. Say, Gurvile? You mentioned the name before, but who's Celebi? Celebi is the legendary time travel Pokemon. She has the ability to cross time. But, well, she's a little odd. But anyway, Celebi's ability enabled me to go to the past. So if we find Celebi, we can get back to our world? Yes, you can go back. But Celebi is the Pokemon that sent me to the past. That means Celebi has lent her support to reshaping history. Wait, are you saying that Celebi could be in trouble too now? That's right. Primal Dialga is also targeting Celebi. So, there's no time to waste. Get ready soon. We have to find Celebi. So, does Grovyle ever join the party, or are they just like a talking piece? Like storage. Let's go ahead and store a couple of things really quick. Kind of want to keep stuff with me. Maybe the scarf. Yeah, that should be good. Oh, did that? Ah! Fargo. Power band. Stamina band. Okay. We should be good now. Hi! Thank you! It's good to see you! I have two. I have a new thing with this one. So I have the veil on this one here. But I also have a hat. And I can also choose not to have anything on. I really like the hat personally. Oh, Maru! I can also blush. I can angry blush. I can also, maybe shocked. I don't know. I'm having fun with it. This is a full this is a full model. So, I back it up here. This is the full. It's the full look. God, now I'm too far away. Go. Alright. Maru is frothing at the sight of the feet. I don't know about that. Hi, Zero. No, I'm not. But no, I'm super excited about the hat. The veil got to stay because I didn't want to lose it. It felt like I was like losing a piece of my history not having it, and so I got it and the hat just for fun, and then I also can choose not to have it if I want to do like extra accessories for my head at some point. But for now, I think I had the veil was redeemed at the moment. Bald. Oh, but I do look really strange. I look so strange without it. Like I've gotten so used to seeing the veil that it looks really odd when I don't have it on. Go. Good idea to toggle it off so that you can have seasonal accessories. I know. I want to get like a Santa hat. I want to get a Santa hat this year. But I wanted to keep the veil just because it's not only does it have like lore things, but it's also just because it felt like I was like losing a piece of myself if I didn't keep it. So that's why it's still here. But the hat's just for fun. And then there's my turtle. Who's making an appearance. This is Lagoon. And then a bunch of my emotes got revamped just to match the look, and then I also got some new emotes in there as well. I think it was available. Good one. I tried so hard to make it an even balance, but for the emotes of like half and half veil versus hat emotes because the hat was so important. We'll find Zelope and return to the past. Let's go. Oh, wait, hold on. What is it? If the three of us manage to go back to our world, Grovyle, will you keep stealing the time gears we're doing before? Well, yes, I will. Otherwise, the planet's paralysis can't be stopped. But Grovyle, I'm not convinced yet. I don't completely trust you. I'm only traveling with you because I want to go back to our world. We do go back, Grovyle. I'll find out if you really were stealing those time gears to prevent to prevent the planet's paralysis. Grovyle, if I decide that you're wrong for stealing the time gears, I'm going to stop you, Grovyle. Do as you will. But keep this in mind. What's important now is getting ourselves safely back to your world. So for the time being, focus on getting back home. Let's go. Sensing something strange. What is it, Summer? Just know it. I had this feeling before. That's it! It was when... Something wrong, Summer? This weird sensation. I don't know why I'm feeling this way. Wait a second, I know this place. I thought so. It's similar to the sensation I had back then. Hey, what are you doing? Hurry. Let's hurry, Summer. Oh. It was watching me. They found us. The Sableye have found us. That's just a straight up Gabite. Okay. Can you do me a huge favor? Me? I can try. I'm pressing the wrong button on my keyboard, though. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Wait, is it September 1st? Oh my god, it is tomorrow, huh? Wait, what the fuck am I talking about? It's... Oh my god, wait a second. I'm stupid. It's September 30th. Don't look at me. Don't look at me, okay? No. Shut up. Nothing. You didn't hear anything. You didn't hear anything, okay? Shut up. You didn't hear anything, okay? I'm in the future, yes you are. I'm apparently in the past. You didn't hear anything. Nothing. It's September 30th. Yes, I will wake you up when September ends. Oh my god. Thank you, Zero. No, wait. Where's the wait. Oh no. What do you mean, where's the throw redeem? Is it off? Shouldn't be. Oh shoot, it is. Whoops. Sorry. Oh, that was because I didn't know if I had to re-rig it. That's why. It should be back on now. I have nothing for I have nothing for Gabite. Thank you. It works. Yeah, I know. I had tested it. I completely forgot that I turned it off. The Jumpluff. Shoot. We're not discussing this. Go away, Jumpluff. Yeah. It's so embarrassing. Oh my god. I'm like humiliated. Oh my god. Wait, why? Nothing. We're not talking about it. Oh, you're still on about that. Yes, I'm still on about that. Shh. Shush. It happens. Thank you. God, these things like poison powder. Cotton spore. I have realized I have made the head pat redeem way too long. Because I had to redo everything, right? And so, like, a bunch of my redeems I had to redo the times for. And I think I've made the head pat redeem too long. I think I have made the head pat redeem entirely too long. Honestly, you need this right now. I apologize to everyone who had a September birthday. Which keeps telling me that I have enough points to do all of the expensive redeems, but I'm storing them up. What for? I don't have anything, like, for you to use them on. I don't have anything, like, really, I don't know. I don't have, like, really super expensive redeems, I don't think. The only one that I think is really expensive is requesting this next stream, which I think I might need to up. It's because I know that there's gonna be a lot of people that are, like, approaching that number soon. For that potential make into mod redeem. I don't know. I feel like that's dangerous. Because you don't know, like, who the person is, I guess. Because somebody could, like, lurk for, like, a million years and then suddenly, like, they, like, redeem mod and I'm like, who is this? 10 million channel points. That's why you have it at, like, 200k. I'm curious to know, Infinite, how many do you have? Actually, how many points does everybody have? I'm curious now. What am I doing? I was in the room with the stairs already. You have 29. You have 58. Amaro's just hoarding those. 27, 64. Abstract is also hoarding them. I could do, instead of mod, I could do VIP. Do you think? I could do VIP instead. Yeah, I could do it VIP instead. Here. How much would it be, do you think? I have to save to redeem the Ada during raids. VIP is at 69. Should add a plugin that makes it so that we can gamble. I don't know how to do that. Here. I'll do... Oh, I used my number pad and I have just started up the head pad again. There we go. I have to make it a really obnoxious color so that, like, everybody Make it yellow. Because I love yellow. There. I'll bunk this. There we go. Okay. You can't gamble channel points. I thought you could, because I've seen people do it before. You can't gamble channel points unless you make polls, kind of like a heads or tails thing. Well, yeah, no, that's what it is. Like, it's like essentially betting on one side or the other. But you can't do, like, multiple, so it's like, it's a 50-50. And I'm not entirely sure how to do the... Here, when I get to the next rest station, we'll look at it. Although I don't know what you guys would want to gamble on. I don't play anything gamble-worthy. DK feels low. Does it? I don't know. Should I bump it? What do you think is an appropriate number? Because it's got to be something, like, really high, and I thought 50k was, like, really high, but maybe I'm wrong. Shoot. No, I used it, but I'm confused. Shoot. I was being serious with the 69k. You could do 75? Someone I follow inflates it each time that it gets redeemed. It starts at 50 and then increases by 10 each time. That's a good idea. So that way, like... That way they're not, like, bombarded with everybody as suddenly a VIP. That makes sense. So whoever redeems it first gets it for cheap. Whoever gets it first gets it for cheap, and then it just starts getting, like, way more expensive the longer it goes. That's a good idea. I like that idea. I'm stealing that. I feel like that's just the reality of being a VTuber. It's just you looking at other people's ideas and go, I'm stealing that. And then you, like, you run off with their idea. Now that I think about it, Ira has it really cheap. Dark as hell in here. Okay, I heard a rumor. Somebody's gonna have to tell me if this is true or not. I heard a rumor that if you sub to a channel, you gain channel points faster. Is that true? Keyword is had. Yeah. I was never, like, actually sure. You get a 1.2 time amount. Oh. Oh, we're using dragon type moves. Can we maybe not do that? Don't use Sandstorm. Then it goes with a higher tier. It's 1.4 if it's tier 2, and then times 2 if subbed to tier 3. Tier 3 is a times 2. I think I've only ever had one tier 3, and I haven't seen him in a while. I had someone who did a tier 3 during a Dark Souls stream. Godcrux? That I haven't seen since. That's probably just because I haven't been playing Dark Souls very often, but... Oh, self-destruct. Not a no! Nobody else step on the... Okay. I accidentally subbed to a tier 3. For me? Or for somebody else? someone else? Okay, I was like, I don't remember that. I feel like a tier 3 would have stood out. Where is the exit? I wish to leave the sandstorm. Damn it. The other way. No, don't use confusion. It's using protect. Like a wimp. My, like, one thing that I really like about the newer Mystery Dungeon games over the older ones is that it will automatically tell you, hey, your party member is kind of dying. Do you want to use this item in your bag to make them stop dying? That way I'm not constantly having to check the upper screen. Because it won't give you the prompt if you don't have anything to help them. Out of the sandstorm. Ugh. Chad is like not allowed to be in a fight right now. Oh, chat got hit. Okay, but I had a reviver seed, so we're good. I didn't even realize that chat was getting hit. Also, we're in a bit of trouble because that Miss Magius is slightly out of reach for us. We became level 36. That's like the worst part of the ghost type Pokemon enemies is that they can just float through the walls. And so if you're not in the middle of a hallway or like if you're in the middle of a room, it's fine. But if you're like in the middle of a hallway, they can just be like completely out of reach because they're not technically on the field. They're just floating through the walls. The actual cheaters. Up. Yes, up was the correct answer. 8, damn you ghosts. Deep Dusk Forest. Is this a halfway point, or are we like... Is Celebi supposed to be here? That's right. It was around there, or it was around here that I first met her last time. But if Primal Dialga knows of this place, Celebi will have fled from here. If this place isn't known for our pursuers, then Celebi should still be here. Hello? Celebi, it's me, Grovyle. Reveal yourself, if you're here. He's not coming out. Do you think that she got chased off by Primal Dialga? What if she's been captured by Primal Dialga? Captured? Who said that? But, oh, I don't hear anything. Voice, was I hearing things? You didn't imagine it? Me? Captured? How insulting. Captured. Impossible, that's for sure. She's shiny. It's not just any Celebi, it's a shiny Celebi. been too long, my dear Grovyle. It's been a while, Celebi. It's so weird to think that thinking mythical and legendary Pokemon were gendered. No, I was gonna say I think some of them were, and then I started thinking about it. I was like, no, they're not. They're technically supposed to be genderless, so you can't breed them. I think in lore they technically have genders, but like they make them genderless for the games, so that way people can't just like have a million Celebes. Even though people can do that anyway, because they can just cheat, but not the point. What? This tiny thing is Celebi? Now that's downright rude. How inappropriate to poke fun at my petite proportions. Sorry. I was told that you have the ability to cross time. So I imagined you to be an awe-inspiring Pokemon. Some do, some don't, like Overpong is female. I do know that, but I still don't think that you can... They breed block them where you like can't make more. How uncouth. Never judge someone by their appearance. But I forgive you. After all, you must find me cuter and more special than you imagined. Well, yes. Celebi, I need your help again. I know. Seeing you back here, my dear Grovyle, tells me everything I need to know. You're back because you failed in your mission in the past, yes? Yes. It's true. I hope you manage this time. I've quite had enough of this. Living in this dark and dreary world is so depressing. Sorry, no time to chat. The Sableye are tracking us. If we don't leave soon, we'll have brought trouble to you. It's quite fine. There's no need to be worried. Let those Sableye come. They're of no concern to me. Besides, if you think that... if you would be so kind as to prevent the planet's paralysis, we'll finally be spared the agony of this world of darkness. My dear Grovyle, I will devote my whole life to achieve that end. All right. Where's the Passage of Time? It's ready. It's nearby. The Passage of Time is on a plateau above this forest. That's good. Can you guide us? Yeah. Are all three of you taking the Passage of Time? Yes, that's right. Oh! This your friend! What? What? Oh. Nippy. Is something the matter, Celebi? No. Nothing. Well then. Shall we? Off to the Passage of Time. Say, Grovyle, what's the Passage of Time? Also, I will fight you on that because my favorite one is the Lucario movie. I also really like the Manaphy movie. The Passage of Time is a portal that Celebi uses to travel through time. It's a secret corridor that spans dimensions. For short trips, I can travel through time all by myself. But for big trips that span many generations, I must use the Passage of Time. Oh, so if we were to go through the Passage of Time, yes, you'll be able to return to your time. Oh, I see. There's the entrance that leads up to the plateau. The Passage of Time is way up there. Good. We'll leave as soon as we're ready. I want to put all, like, the move discs in storage. They're okay. They're my favorite. But that's the only reason that the Lucario movie is my favorite is because of a story that I have told several times on stream, and it's embarrassing. I like the Zoroark movie, but I also really like the Giratina movie. I think I only ever saw those like once. I feel. I remember the Zoroark movie being really good, but then again, I feel like I remember only seeing the Celebi movie and the Zoroark movie like maybe once, and that was because I think I caught them on TV and then they were like never on at the same time that I was watching. Also, Darkrai. We're forgetting about Darkrai's movie. Maybe I'm just old. I don't know. I really like the Darkrai movie, the Lucario movie, and then the Manaphy movie. Those are like my three. But like if I were to say what the all-time like best Pokemon movie like on my list would be, unfortunately Lucario does not make the top spot, even though it is like, are you Gen 4 biased? I don't even really like Gen 4 if I'm gonna be honest. I don't really like Gen 4 if I'm gonna be honest. It's not my favorite. Those movies just happened to all come out during that time period. Lucario is in my second spot for like the best Pokemon movie of all time. Like my favorite, what I think was the best Pokemon movie that was ever made, was I genuinely really, really like the Entei movie, so movie 3. Like, it's such a good one. It's like old, so a lot of people forget about it, but it's so good. They like played with the ideas of like abstract villains not exactly being like what you'd think it was, and then like the story is really super sweet but also really heartbreaking, and it's just, I really like it, okay? That and Entei is cool. I liked the one with Latios and Latias. That one's cool too. I don't think there are any Pokemon movies I can say that I like hate. I think the only ones that I thought were like boring was, I don't think I remember liking the Victini movie, but that's because I just don't even remember anything out of it, if I'm gonna be honest. I think I saw it like, I swear to God they made it twice. I swear to God they like made the same movie twice, but it was just like they were trying to make it where it was like both of the dragons for that generation, and so they just switched out the dragon or something like that, and then they made 2 movies and said they were different. I don't know, but maybe I'm wrong and they were just like 2 completely different movies. They just happened to be the same. I'm really biased. I don't know how to spell the word. Don't worry. I know what you mean. Here's like, I don't honestly think that any of the movies are like really bad. The only one that I can say that I wouldn't be up on like my list of ones that I would rewatch would be the Victini movies. I remember thinking those ones were boring, and then I've never seen the Genesect movie, so I have no opinion there. The Deoxys movie is really good though. At least I think it's good. I don't know. My opinion is not like the, oh my God, what is the term I'm looking for? The do all end all or whatever it is. Deoxys one was my favorite. Deoxys one's really good. Destiny Deoxys, yeah. The Deoxys is my Galley's favorite. Deoxys is good. Be all end all, thank you. Ignore galleys. I was trying to figure out what galleys meant, but I was trying to figure I was like, maybe it's a term I don't know. I don't know. Deoxys is like genuinely a really good movie. And I feel like a lot of people forget about it. If I'm gonna be honest, like a bunch of people, it's like, oh, what's your favorite Pokemon movie? And a bunch of people either pick like the first one with Mewtwo, or they have like some like, it's like a weird obscure one that like nobody remembers. But I feel like Deoxys is always one of those ones where it's like everybody agrees that it was really good, but I don't think that like anybody remembers it until you specifically point it out, which is so unfortunate because it's really good. Oh, it's a Steelix. Hello. Yeah, my like tier list of Pokemon movie, I could do like a Pokemon movie tier list at some point, even though I haven't seen all of them. I would have to like binge all of them so that I could do a proper tier list. But if I had to pick like top spot on my personal list of like what movie I think was like the best Pokemon movie, is I just genuinely think that movie 3. My favorite's the Hoopa one. I don't know if I've seen that one. I had a friend in high school that really liked Hoopa though, so I'll take your word for it. Like, she drew Hoopa on like literally everything. It was her favorite Pokemon. She had like shirts with it on it, and she was super like, she drew it on as many things as she could because she was so like, she was really super into Hoopa. She was also kind of like, as much as I hate to like describe her this way, she was just kind of a freak. Like, like, she was my friend. She was my friend. I loved her dearly. She was just a freak. I think I Choose You was the last one that I saw. I heard that that one was really good. Also, the Arceus movie. Oh shit, I forgot about that one. I think I've only seen the Arceus one like a couple of times. I remember everybody hating the Shaman movie. And I don't remember why. Because I feel like I remember the Shaman movie's like villain being kind of interesting. The last one that I saw was the... I'm going to assume you meant Zoroark. I don't think I... No, wait, no, that is a Pokemon. Zeraroa. I forgot about that one. That's an Alolan Pokemon, isn't it? That one got a movie? I'm so behind on Pokemon movies. Shaman is the Giratina one? I thought Shaman had a different one. Are they the same movie? They were like trying to take them to the flower field or something like that, and everybody thought that Shaman was really super annoying. The true question is, what is everyone's favorite episode of Pokemon? Mine is an old episode where Ash and the crew get shrunk down and the doll... Oh, the Sabrina fight! The Sabrina, when they go to meet Gym Leader Sabrina. That's a fantastic episode. It's so, like, unsettling, but it's so well done. Shaman just kept saying it's trying to eat me every 5 minutes. Ah, I did not realize they shared a movie. For some reason, I thought the Shaman one was like a completely separate movie. I remember the villain from that movie being kind of like really interesting, or at least like just kind of like interesting for a one-off villain. As for favorite episode of Pokemon, damn it. No. I loved it 20 years. Loved it 20 years ago. Love it still. It's a really good episode. No, I lost Celebi. I fucking stepped on the... Ugh. Ugh. Okay, favorite episode of Pokemon. It's been a while since I've like actually sat down and watched a Pokemon series, so it's probably gonna end up being like an older episode. I really liked the Meloetta episodes. I have a favorite episode? My god, I don't know if I do. I'll have to like get back to you on that because the Sabrina episode honestly is kind of the only one that I can remember in full. So I guess I will also make my answer the Sabrina episode purely just because I don't honestly have a different answer right now. I will get back to you on that. Did they only ever make one? They had a mystery dungeon special? I didn't know that. Oh, you know what? I do know what my favorite episode is. You know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, I do. I don't know when in the series it takes place, so please pardon me. I don't know what season or series it was from. I don't know if it's a set of episodes, like it was over like a couple of episodes, but I remember really specifically when James goes home. It was when James like goes home to his like mansion or something like that, and everybody's like, "Oh my God, where have you been? We've missed you." Sorry, my model is frozen. Everybody's like, "Oh my God, where have you been? We missed you." And they like show you like James's past of like how much compassion he has for Pokemon. And how he's like, and they like essentially the episode where they give you James's lore with his Growly, yeah. Like that was, I don't know if that was a series of episodes or if that was just one, but that would probably be my favorite. If I had to pick like anything, that's probably my favorite, just because it really shows you just like, I like learning about characters' pasts, and like James is such a good character that I really feel like they wasted him. They gave him such a good background, and then they were just like, and we're just gonna like make him the joke character over here. It's like, no, he is like genuinely a very well done character, and you're wasting him. It was a series of episodes, darn it. The only other one that I can think of is that... No, that's the same set, I think. No, that is the same set. Never mind. Jesse and James in general kind of felt like they could have had way more character episodes. They could have, because they actually have, like... When you, like, look into them, they have, like, a lot of lore. Like, we know exactly how they got to the point that they are at. And it would have been really interesting to see that play out. Like, just like in a couple of just like, oh, we're in the past now kind of episodes. Like, Jesse's is kind of like, it's really funny, but it's also like really like kind of sad at the same time. She like flunked out of nurse school or something like that. She had a genuine passion for Pokemon, and she really, really wanted to help them, but she just like, she was in a class with like a bunch of Chanseys or something like that, and so she like flunked out of like Pokemon nursing school. Looks at Gen 5 when they were actually competent. Gen 5 I think was good. She was trying to be a nurse joy. Yeah. She was trying to, she flunked out though, if I remember right, and then she like lost a lot of confidence in herself, and she couldn't figure out like what she wanted to be or what she wanted to do anymore. And so she like ended up going to Team Rocket, essentially like looking for a purpose in life. Favorite trainer from the games? Trainer or like gym leader? Or like champion? Because that like trainer is so vague because they have like different classes. Because they could be rivals, they could be gym leaders, they could be champions. Oh my god, Slizer and I are on the same page. I love both of those characters as well. And then she put way too much hair product in her hair. Where like when it comes to favorite trainers, you have to kind of classify them by like, one, there are way too many characters to pick, but also you kind of just need to classify them as like, you need to put them in their little categories of like rival characters. Like, I don't know where I would put N and Guzma, honestly. I know it's Guzma, but shut up. I don't know where to put them because they're like antagonists, but they don't like stay antagonists kind of a thing. Anti-heroes or whatever. So there's like rivals, anti-heroes. I would put gym leaders in their own category along with like champions go into their own category kind of a thing, and then professors are in their own category as well, even though you don't actually no, you do fight a couple of them. Your Poke Trainer crush? What trainer type though? Because that matters. Yes. Oh my god, I saw this video. Oh yeah, it was. I think it was by Jello Apocalypse or something. They did like a speed run like smasher pass of like every like Pokemon like named Pokemon trainer like gym leader and champion thing. And it was so funny. They kept having to skip over a lot of trainers because they weren't sure how old they were. They were like, anybody that looks vaguely like a child is immediately going to be a no. Because there's a surprising amount of gym leaders and like Elite Four members that are like children. Which I guess would make sense in their universe because... Can't move for a while. Ah! Because like if the... Clearly Agatha is up there. When it comes to like gym leaders and trainers, it makes sense for like children to be them because like Poppy kind of makes a little less sense for me because she's like 4, but like when it comes to trainers, like I think Flannery's like a teenager or something like that. It makes sense for them to be in the positions that they are in because they've been training since they're like, that's their thing. That was their childhood thing, and so that's what they're still doing until they like grow up kind of a thing. And then there are grown-ups that are still really super into it and things like that. And so it's just like, it makes sense for there to be like a wide range of like ages between gym leaders and champions and things like that. Like when I realized that Brock was actually not an adult. Yeah, isn't he supposed to be like 16? At least, actually, I don't know, because I feel like I see people argue about that a lot, because I think people say that his game iteration is supposed to be an adult, and his, like, manga iteration is an adult, but, like, the one that they have in the anime is supposed to be, like, a kid. And then Misty also ends up in that same category of, like, people arguing about how old she is, depending upon, like, where you're looking. I think Blue gets that treatment a lot as well. I know that Caitlyn does as well, but that was because she showed up in Heart Gold and Soul Silver. She was a child in Heart Gold and Soul Silver, but then she came back as an Elite Four member, and she was an adult then. So, like, there's, like, big contention upon people's ages depending upon where you're looking. Then there's the trial captains, where 2 of them are absolutely teenagers. Like, I'm pretty sure, like, I know that one of them's named Kiawe. What's the other one? The girl with the green. She was a child in Sinnoh. Yeah. Caitlyn, then she becomes an adult when she becomes an Elite Four member. I'm trying to think of what the green girl from Alola is. Oh my god, what's her name? I don't know. You guys know who I'm talking about. The 2 of them are children because when they show up in the anime, they're literally still in school. Like, they're in Ash's class. Malalo? Is that her name? It's a lot longer than I remember. Imagine having a passion for your whole life. No, I spelled it wrong. I was like, I don't think that looks right. Is it Malo? Malo sounds like that's what I feel like I remember her name as, but I don't think it's right now that I'm, like, thinking about it. It's Malo. Now here's the real question for everybody. What is your favorite Pokemon, like, evil team? Like, Team Rocket and, like, things like that. What is your favorite, like, antagonistic team from Pokemon? Team Aqua? Team Plasma. I feel like I should ask, like, the why. What's your favorite team and why? I want to see what everybody's, like, teams are. Aqua. Lots of Aquas. And my favorite is Skull. My favorite Pokemon rival team is Skull, because they are just a bunch of just losers. They're just a whole bunch of losers that are, like, actually just kind of genuinely good people, but they just don't know how to be good people. Like, they just don't know how to, like, express that. And they have some of the funniest dialogue, like, in the entire series. Oh my god, no! Chrissy, hi! What's your favorite Pokemon rival team? We're talking about teams that are, like, villain teams from various Pokemon games and which ones are our favorites. Mine is Team Skull. I think the story build-up from when they get introduced to the Kyogre Awakening is really cool. All right. I'm trying to heal us, but we're in the middle of a sandstorm, so this is not helping, but I'm at, like, 25 health. My favorite is Team Skull, mostly just because I think that their dialogue is hilarious. Like, they have some of the funniest dialogue interactions, and, like, personally, and then it's just, like, I don't know. I don't find them threatening. I don't find them threatening in any proportion of the word, and so I'm like... Also, I would 100% wear the Team Skull girls outfit. What is the best generation? The problem is I have a bias here for what generation is my favorite, purely because it was the first generation I ever owned my own game for. So I personally really like 5. I personally really like Gen 5 is my favorite. Is it the best generation? I have no idea, because I feel like that depends on what you're considering for, like, what makes it the best. But I guess my answer would be Gen 5, purely because that was the first Pokemon game I ever personally owned. I had, like, Leaf Green after that, but I had to bend my brother's arm just to be able to play it. So no, I guess I didn't have it after. I guess I would have played it first. But that doesn't change the fact that Gen 5 was the first game that I had, because my parents wanted us to stop fighting over the Pokemon games, and so they bought us each. I got white, my brother got black. So we had matching Pokemon games. And then I didn't have any other Pokemon. What Pokemon games did I own? I owned Black and White, and then Black and White 2. So I had the first and the second one. And then after that, I don't think I actually got... No, that's wrong. No, I had X. I was gonna say I don't think I had another, like, generation of, like, Pokemon after that wasn't a remake, like, for Alpha Sapphire and Omega Ruby or whatever, until Sun and Moon. That's not true, because I had X. And I know that everybody, like, makes fun of X. I actually really like Pokemon X and Y. Which I know is, like, considered blasphemy amongst, like, the Pokemon community. But I, like, genuinely really like the Pokemon X and Y. Are they a little boring? Yeah. But, like, whatever. I don't know if this is if anybody knows what this means, but I got to Grand Duchess rank in my X save file, because I have X and Y. I'm actually replaying X and Y, because I played X, but I didn't play Y because my brother was, like, he wasn't interested in Pokemon by the time that X and Y came out, so only I got it. When I was older, and I started collecting all the games, I got Y, and I was like, I should play it again now that I'm older. And I did, and I have been. And so I am not Grand Duchess in my Y save file, but I am Grand Duchess in my X save file. Not that I'm sure that means anything to anybody that does not know the Gen 5, like, stuff. I liked Gen 2 because Silver is my favorite, and you know what I mean, Zero? It takes so long. It's so long to get to Grand Duchess. It's, like, unbelievable. It's such a crawl. Like, I thought it was worth it just to be able to, like, call myself, like, because I was, like, was I 12? No, I had been, like, I was, like, 13 or 14, I think. But, like, even still, I was still, like, a kid, and so I thought it was fun to be able to call myself the Grand Duchess for a little while, because I was lame. I was the Grand Duchess of Pokemon for a little while, even though I never told any of my friends because that was super embarrassing. So I was in my own head, I was the Grand Duchess of Pokemon. What is everyone's favorite Pokemon, legendary or not? My favorite Pokemon is Lucario. Oh, I turned that on, shoot. I keep forgetting that I remapped all of my, like, stuff to the number pad, so if I miss my stuff, if I miss my, like, arrow keys, I accidentally turn on one of my hotkeys. Maybe I need to go back and, like, add a second to them or something, just so that I stop doing that. I should do that. Mine is Haunter. We have Mareep. Ooh, Mareep is a good choice. Haunter's cool as well. I really like Shiny Mareep. Isn't it pink? Isn't Shiny Mareep pink? I'm gonna lose. Ooh. Absol? Absol is absolutely a great choice. No! Oh, I had a revive scene? It's like a fuchsia color? Oh. Absol's a really good choice. Absolutely a great choice. I like Absol. Absol's cool. Absol's such an amazing choice. I have the issue of there aren't really any Pokemon that I, like, hate. It's like the same thing with the movies where there aren't, like, any Pokemon movies that I dislike. There aren't any Pokemon that I would say that I, like, genuinely hate. And I don't know if that just, like, makes me, like, lame. Because it's like, oh, well, everybody's got a preference. Yes, everybody has a preference, but when it comes to Pokemon for me, I genuinely don't care. I like pretty much every Pokemon. I'm not a big fan of, like, it's called Basculin or something. Like, a lot of the fish Pokemon make me kind of uncomfortable, which is ironic. It's like, I don't know, it's that one with all the really bright, kind of ugly looking colors all together. Basculin? That's not Basculin. Which that one? I don't know. I don't like that one very much, but that's purely on a design base, not like a move set. for stats or anything. Amogus. Amogus, yes. That's a good Pokemon too. Actually, that one. So, kind of on the topic of like grass type Pokemon. When I played through Pokemon, I had Pokemon Moon. My first like Alola Pokemon like game was I had Moon, and I'm gonna die. I was I found a what are they called? Petalil, I think. I found a it turns into Lilligant. I found a Petalil in the grass, and I thought it was just the cutest thing ever, and so it stayed on my team. And I dragged it with me. I found it on like the first route, and it did not leave my team. I loved it so much because it was so cute looking that I genuinely didn't like take it off of my team. That, and I was like determined that I wanted my team to be filled with a Pokemon I had never used on a team before. And since I hadn't used that one yet, I was like, that works perfectly. And so the problem was, Petalil is not exactly the strongest Pokemon. And so, leveling it was really hard. And so what I ended up doing was I gave it Sleep Powder, Giga Drain, Poison Powder, and Leech Seed. I think was the things that I gave. Or no, what did I give? No, I didn't. It had Sleep Powder, Giga Drain. It had Leech Seed, and then I think I gave it like, not Leaf Storm, but like something similar. I gave it some other like grass move or something like that. That in case I needed something a bit more like harsh. And I just for like, I don't know, for like half the game, I was using it. I would just immediately, if they were like, oh, do you want to switch out your Pokemon? I was like, yes. And then I would just throw my Petalil out. I would immediately put the enemy to sleep, and then I would just leech it the whole time just to like, I was so disrespectful to the Pokemon trainers. And I did that for like half the game. I have to go to work. Thanks for waking me up. No problem. But I did that for like half the game. And what was the rest of my team? I had a Chimecho. What did I have? I had like mostly psychic types, if I remember right. I had like dark and psychic types. Because I remember like ghost type was like my worst nightmare. Because my team just could not handle ghost types. That's it. I had being toxic towards the NPCs. Hey, it worked, didn't it? I had, what was it? I had that Petalil. I had my starter. Which one did I choose? I had Incineroar. I chose Litten as my starter because I'm a cat owner. So I was like, cat Pokemon. And so I picked that one. So I had Incineroar, Chimecho. I had Lilligant. I think I had an Absol. I had. Two more. God, I would have to look. What else? I had like a team that basically ghost types would just destroy me. So when like the Acerola fights came up, I was like useless. I was freaking out the entire time because I didn't have anything. I think I ended up, the only way that I could beat Acerola was I had to cheese her with using my Petalil because it was the only thing I could do because everything was either not effective or it didn't affect them at all. And so like I was so screwed when Acerola came up. I'm trying to remember what the rest of my team was. Because I know I had, like, mostly Psychic and Dark types for some reason. Even though I didn't intend to, it just kind of worked out that way. Especially when, like, my Incineroar ended up becoming Dark type as well. second. I never finished Sun. I haven't finished Sun either, but I at least finished Moon, so I haven't finished either of the Ultra games, though. Which, I've been told the Ultra games are basically the same thing with, like, some minor changes until the ending, I think, is from what I understood. From what I understood, they were basically the same thing, except for, like, I think there was, like, an extra, like, area added that was kind of small, and then I think the ending is, like, slightly different or something like that. They added in a couple of, like, new NPCs or something. But that's, I think, the only differences, if I remember right. Which is why, like, a bunch of people got really super mad because I think they had to pay for it at, like, full price. I didn't. I bought mine secondhand. So I bought mine used and secondhand, so they were, like, 20 bucks a piece. I found them, like, in case with manual or something like that. I don't know if, maybe not with manual, but, like, I definitely know I had them in case. For, like, 20 bucks. You know what I also found for, like, really stupid cheap for no reason? That I also found secondhand? I found Persona Q. I found the second one, I think. It was Persona Q2. I found it secondhand in its case in perfect condition. And they had it just out on the shelf for, like, months, if I remember right. It, like, sat there for a long time. It was there for a long time, and nobody picked it up, and I couldn't figure out why nobody wanted it. So I finally picked it up. It was, like, I think I got it for, like, 25. It was, like, 25 bucks or something like that. And I realized that it was a sequel. So I didn't know that it was a sequel when I went into it, even though it says Q2, so it should have been obvious. But I realized it was a sequel afterwards, and I'm like, wait a sec, do I need to play the first one first? So I started, like, Googling it, and I found out I did have to play the first one to be able to understand the second one. So then I went to, like, eBay or something, and I, like, looked up a copy of the first one, and I got the first one for super cheap as well. Apparently they're really expensive and hard to find now, but, like, 4 years ago, they were either really cheap, or I managed to find, like, the 2 listings of people that had no idea what they had or something like that. So I probably got both Q1 and Q2 for, like, under 50. That game kicks your ass. I know it does. I still haven't finished the first Q. I'm also super mad because they were, like, they had a known corruption problem because they save all of your map data to your SD card, not to your game card, and so a lot of the time when it would save that data, it would freeze your game. It would just it would either crash your game or freeze it to the point where you would have to, like, turn your console on and off to be able to do it, and you would lose like hours of progress. And so I haven't finished Q because I actually for a while got super stuck on the first boss fight, because every time, so the first boss fight, you get to, like, the, like, half health or something on the boss, and you go, it's too strong, oh no, we can't defeat it, and then they, like, have, like, this cutscene play, because, like, you've only been playing with one half of the Persona, like, squad that they have with that game. They have a cutscene halfway through the first boss that, like, introduces whatever team you didn't pick into the roster, so that way you have everybody. Every single time I would get to that cutscene, it would show me, I was playing with the Persona 3, with the Persona 3 team, for context. Every time I would get to that scene, I would look at the Persona 4 protagonist, Yu. He would show up on screen, he would be like, hey, you need some help, and then my game would crash. And it happened, like, 6 times. It happened, like, 6 or 7 times, to the point where I thought I had been duped. I thought that I had been given, like, a pirated copy of the game or something like that, and so it was, like, this pirate punishment or something like that. It's like, you'll never get past the first dungeon or something. Until I, like, looked into it, and I found out there's nothing wrong with the cartridge. It's actually just the game itself physically could not handle the way that it was programmed to handle its map data, and so it had a known problem to crash all the time. And apparently the second one is just as bad, where it will just crash randomly out of nowhere. So if you aren't saving at every second that you can, you're going to lose like 4 hours of progress, and you're not going to realize it until it's too late. So I have been so slow with my queue progress. One, because I keep putting it down, but also because I'm terrified of like possibly destroying my cartridge by having it crash so many times. But yeah, that's my little rant about Persona Q and getting that one for super cheap and how I'm pissed off at it. Oh, I see it now. There it is. Wonder if a hacked version would fix it. Probably. If you got like a ROM of it, I bet it wouldn't have like the map data would be just fine. It probably wouldn't crash at all if you had a ROM hack of it. Is that the Passage of Time? That's right. That's the Passage of Time. I went through it to go to the past. Celebi, only you can open the Passage of Time. Do your thing. Sure. Stop there. That will do. That voice. It can't be. Hello to you all. It's been a while. Dusknor. Dusknor. Your scurrying carried you quite far. But sad to say, it's all over now. A Sableye too. Crafty, Dusknor. You've allowed us to roam free, but you kept your eye on us the whole time. So, you could capture Celebi as well as us. What? So you mean we're being followed the whole time? I didn't see this coming. This is all my fault, Celebi. Oh? Apologies don't suit your style, my dear Grovyle. And do you honestly think that I can be caught? Everyone, are you ready to fight? What? Of course. We're going to power our way through. Push them aside and then dive into the Passage of Time. Got it. So you'll resist. Spare yourself the effort. You have no chance of succeeding. You won't know for sure until we try. Dusknor, you and me, now. Grovyle. Are you really such a fool to think that I'd come alone? What? Now, Master Dialga. It turned pitch black! That's... Grovyle? What is that? What is it? That's... Primal Dialga. What? That is? That's a Primal Dialga? What's wrong, Grovyle? Where's your bravado now? My dear Grovyle. This is it for us. What? Why? Aren't we gonna fight? Hopeless. Dusknor on his own is one thing. Won't stand a chance against Dialga. You gonna play Sparking Zero when it comes out? What's Sparking Zero? You have kept up so well. I'm sorry to let you down. This is where it ends. But surrender, Dusknor. Be with me as you will. My dear Grovyle! What's the matter, Grovyle? It's not like you to give up so easily. Yes, I am giving up. But hope is still alive. You remember that last time when I traveled back into time to prevent the planet's paralysis? I wasn't alone. There was another. What? Wait, Grovyle, you didn't come to our world by yourself? That's right. I had a partner. We headed to the past together. But when we were going through the Passage of Time, we had trouble. We became separated. My partner should still be back in the world of the past. If I am eliminated, my partner will see our mission through to the end. My partner will prevent the planet's paralysis. I know. I'm sorry. I was in the middle of something. Hi, readers. I'm so sorry. I didn't. Hold on. It's lovely to meet you. Hi, T Swizzle. Let me do shout out. I don't have a whole lot of people here to like shout you out to, but like I will. Oh, one. Wee! It's nice to see you. For those of you that are just joining us, hi, thank you for the follow. My name is Summer Rain. I actually, if you're gonna look at my VODs, I just recently got a absolutely new model, and so I'm going to look a little bit different in older VODs. Do keep that in mind. But, however, it's nice to meet you. My name is Summer Rain. I'm a variety streamer that likes to post at least 3 or 4 times a week if I can try. I am a college student, so my my schedule is kind of strange sometimes. On Mondays we play Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, and on Saturdays we play Phoenix Wright. Those are kind of the 2 main games right now. We are going to be coming back to Persona 3 here pretty soon, here on Wednesdays as well. I just need to actually do it. However, we play a whole bunch of different games. There is a panel down below under the stream that tells you what kinds of games that we like to play around here. Now we need to go back into this because this is kind of important. What's so funny? So you claim someone went to the past with you. Incidentally, what was the name of your partner? Go on. Say the name. Why ask such a thing? Can't tell me? No, that's not true. My partner's name was Summer. My best friend. Huh? What? Grovile, did you just say Summer? But this is Summer right here! What? Your Summer? Oh. Yippee, it isn't. Summer I know isn't a Pokemon. The Summer that I know is a human. Wait. Precisely. My good fellow, Grovile, that is unmistakably your friend Summer. What? That Pokemon you see was once human. Wait. Master Dialga had given me a mission. It was to get rid of you, Grovile, and Summer because you fled to the past. I traveled through time in pursuit of you both. In the past, I gathered intelligence that might help me find you. And at one point, I met Team Atlantica. Hello there! You're from the guild, if I'm not mistaken? Yeah, we're Team Atlantica. We work at the guild. We're pleased to meet you. But at that point, I suspected nothing. My partner here just... Oh wait, no, sorry. My partner here just happened to see it in a dream. Excuse me? A dream, you say? By dream, what do you mean? When they mentioned the dimensional scream, I was skeptical at first. But then an idea began to take shape in my mind. And... See... all she could remember was her name. And had the memory of being a human before that. I beg your pardon. A human? So, a former human with no memories. A human that possessed the dimensional scream. I became convinced then. You are. You said you know your name, at least? And that name would be... Summer said her name to Duskthorn. Ah, I see. Summer. Does that name ring a bell? No. It means nothing to me, fortunately. Okay, it's super late for me and I do have to work tomorrow, so I need to post some stream stuff as I wind down for the night. Bye! It was lovely to see you! Did I just see the faintest... Did Duskmore just hide the faintest of smile? Did I imagine that? There was no doubt. This summer was the very one I had been seeking. So, that summer developed amnesia. and was transformed into a Pokemon, which means that must be because of your accident during your time travel. Well, Summer's memory loss was a stroke of luck for me. After all, your partner failed to recognize who I am. It was quite easy to win over your partner's trust. It was also easy to drag them to the future when the time came. Dusknoir really was lying. Which left you, Grovyle, the last part of the job to finish. Was a human from the future? And I was Grovyle's partner on a mission to prevent the planet's paralysis? That's how I ended up in Chatter's world? Grovyle and Summer, with the both of you here, everything will end when we finally dispose of you. That will finally put an end to Grovyle's glimmer of hope. Everything ends. Everything ends for you. Dusknoir, no. Dusknoir! Have you finally come to terms with your fate? Grovyle? Summer. We shall be rid of you for all time. This is the end for you. Hey, Summer. Grovyle, you can't give up. Say not to give up, but when can we possibly do in this bleak situation? You have to think. I know. Celebi? Can your time travel ability teleport us to the short distance into the passage of time? It won't be that easy with Dialga here. Dialga is the temporal Pokemon. It controls time itself. Even if I can make us travel in time, he'll have no trouble exposing it. Even a little will do, please. Attack. Time to travel. They vanished. Master Dialga. What's it doing? Our time travel path has been shattered. There they are. Got so close to the passage of time. Dive in now. You can make it. Now, into the passage of time. But what about you, Celebi? Don't fret over me. I told you, I can't be caught. Stop the planet's paralysis. Change history. Thank you. No way for the Sableye. I can't. I don't know how. I don't know how to do it other than like sounding like a goblin. Thank you, Celebi. You're not getting away. I do think that Sableye, or not Sableye, I do think that Celebi is in fact getting away. The summer special. Do it Wario style. That's the point, because Sableye is a goblin. I don't want people having a soundbite of me making a goblin laugh. It's already embarrassing enough that I've done the Ojo-sama laugh. Chapter 16, New Light. It's already embarrassing enough that people have like me like doing the Ojo-sama laugh, and I don't know. I feel like I have like a poor villain laugh in general. One cannot be complete without the other. I like it though. I feel like I have like a poor, like my villain laugh is really bad. I just feel like I don't have the kind of voice to sound intimidating. I don't have the kind of voice to like sound intimidating to any degree, so. But Summer, where? This where I met you, Summer? It's like that beach, so that means... Could it be? No, it is! We're in the past! We're back in our world! Yes! We made it, Summer! Ugh. Hey, Grovile! Look around, we made it home! Back to our world! We did it. We made it through, back to this world. Yeah! This is where Summer and I met. Let me see. It would have been around here. Summer was passed out right here. That's what happened. A trip through time sent me into the Eastern Forest. Summer and I both reached your world far away from each other. Oh, that's right. I'm really confused by a lot of things, like the whole concept of time travel. Will you please explain it to us? But this isn't really the place to talk, so let's go to Wigglytuff's guild and talk there. Before we went to the future, we trained there and roomed there. It'll be the perfect place. Let's go to the Wigglytuff guild. Wait, isn't Grovile still a fugitive, though? Hold on. Might be well received if I go to the guild. After all, I'm a wanted outlaw in this world. If I went to your guild, won't everyone be shocked? Don't you think they'd try to capture me? Come to think of it, you're right. What should we do? Oh, I know. There is a good place. But we'll need to go through Treasure Town. It shouldn't be a problem if we lie low and sneak through. Lead the way. Okay, it's this way. Is it the little cliffside? Yeah. I didn't know the cliff looked like a Sharpedo, though. This cliff is known as Sharpedo Bluffs. Sharpedo Bluff? Yeah. I think it's called that because the cliff is shaped like a Pokemon named Sharpedo. As far as I can tell, nothing seems out of ordinary. It's down here. I lived here before joining the guild. Go on, after you. What a pretty little place to live. Oh my gosh. I see. There's a hollowed out chamber in the face of a cliff. Whew. No one's been here to mess it up. It goes to show how little interest there is in this place. It may be better if we stay here for a while. Agreed. But, Summer, I never expected you to be the very same, Summer. Grovile, can you tell us more about that? Yes, Summer and we were jointly investigating the planet's paralysis. A Pokemon and a human paired together? Yeah. And Summer had, or has, a special ability like no other. We relied on that special ability to investigate the planet's paralysis. It played a vital part. By special ability, you mean the Dimensional Scream, don't you? Exactly. But the Dimensional Scream has a drawback. The Dimensional Scream requires the presence of a trusted partner Pokemon. Without that partner, the ability can't be triggered. A trusted partner? That's why we worked together. The Dimensional Scream is set off by triggers tied to places where the time gears are hidden. We needed to find out where the time gears were in the past. We needed the Dimensional Scream to accomplish that. Wait a sec. You said that the Dimensional Scream needs a trusted partner nearby, but the Dimensional Scream was being triggered not long after we met. Your point? Doesn't that show how much you two trusted each other from the start? When you put it like that, I mean, it's a bit embarrassing. In addition, Summer developed amnesia. Upon meeting you, Chatters, your partner had someone to turn to. Perhaps Summer grew to trust you very quickly because of that. Oh! There's another thing I don't understand. does the dimensional scream go off in response to only time gears? Right. The opposite is also true. The dimensional scream is not triggered in places that are not connected to time gears. Really? That's not how I remember it. Say, Summer, do you remember how it went off with near Drowsy? And during our first exploration? And there were other times too. We went to places that seemed to have nothing to do with time gears, but even in places like that, the dimensional scream went off sometimes, didn't it? Are you sure? But that never happened in the future. The dimensional scream was never triggered by places that had no tie to time gears whatsoever. Well, if that's true, I don't know why it would work differently here. Perhaps things are just different in this world. And perhaps the nature of the dimensional scream is altered in the past. So in the future, the dimensional scream doesn't work in places that have no connection to the time gears? Oh, that explains it. Maybe that's why that time when we were in the future... Your dimensional scream! Use your dimensional scream! Touch the frozen water. Who knows, you might see something. Oh, I understand. That's true. Worth a try. Touching that frozen water, it might give us clues about what's happening to us. We shouldn't waste any time, though Sableye will catch up to us. Let's do this quickly. Summer touched the frozen spray of water. How's it going, Summer? Can you see anything? No. Not sensing anything. Maybe I couldn't envision anything that time when we were in the future because we weren't in a place tied with the time gears. Maybe that's why my dimensional screen failed to work. Maybe Grovyle was right about the future and past being different. Or different enough to make my dimensional scream ability work differently. Anyway, like I was saying, we were investigating the planet's paralysis. We used the dimensional scream ability to identify the locations of the time gears in your world while we were in the future. That's it. Here! The time gear is here. See. The place with the drought stone in Groudon's heart that lifts the fog. Very well done. Good job, partner. After identifying the locations where the time gears would be in the past, we took the passage of time. That brought us to our world that brought us from our world into your future, this world. Or from our, oh my god, I messed that line up completely. Doesn't matter. However. Are you okay? No, don't let go. Just a little longer. Come on, hang on. No, I can't. I can't hold on. We encountered turbulence while we were traveling through time. Thus, Summer and I became separated. For some reason, Summer got amnesia and turned into a Pokemon. I can only guess that it had something to do with our accident while traveling in time. I came from the future. And not just that, I came with the mission of preventing the planet's paralysis. I don't know, it just seems so outlandish. It doesn't feel real somehow. So, Summer, you may not remember any of this, but you were my closest friend. I worried about you when we were separated. I'm glad that you're safe. Your appearance may have changed, and though you have lost your memory, you're still you. And none of this alters the fact that you remain my friend. Summer, I'm glad to see you again. Now, we have to decide on our course of action. Like I've told you before, I'm going to collect the time gears soon. What are you going to do? I'm a little worried about how time stops in the region where its time gear is removed. But you're sure that it will only be temporary? That's right. As soon as the time gear are set in place at the temporal tower, time will be restored to its normal state everywhere. Then we'll go too. We'll go with you, Grovyle. Let's stealing a time gear will cause trouble for Pokemon that live in that area, but we have to prevent the planet's paralysis. Okay, then. We'll go together. But the hour is late. We are also exhausted from all the running we've done. We should rest up for the night. We'll leave in the morning. You'd like to save your adventure? Yes, and I need water. It's water time. I will get you into football one day. I would love to see you try. It's good to see you, Gold. Oh, thank you, Amaro. There we go. Why does it say that somebody took a clip? Who clipped something, and what did you clip? Oops. Who clipped something, and what did you clip? I can see that, you know? I may have accidentally clipped something. Oh, it doesn't show. Wait, no. Clips. What did you clip? Are you sure that it's nothing? Oh, it was like literally just now. My god, is that how loud my voice is? I'm so sorry. Do I need to lower the mic? Everyone is free to clip. I know you're free to clip, but it makes me worried. It makes me worried that I say something stupid, and that's why people are clipping. Because more often than not, people clip things when I say something dumb. Chatters isn't here. Maybe outside? We clipped the part where you absentmindedly turned the whole stream on and off without realizing— What? What do you mean? Yeah, wait, what? What's the matter? Can't sleep? Yeah, there's I think 2. There's like 2 clips. There's I think 2 like Ojo-sama laugh clips, but honestly those aren't even the good ones. They're not good ones. I don't think. Thinking about Dusknor? No, it's not that. Sure, finding out that we were being fooled really hurt, but hearing your story earlier, Grovile, it made me realize that what Dusknor said in the future was really true. That it made me understand the summer really did come from the future. Going over things like that in my head and... Oh! Look, Grovile! Sunlight! It's sunrise! She's only done it once before, long ago, on the Amori stream. It's pretty, isn't it? I'm also pretty sure that that was recorded with my old mic, too. I'm pretty sure that that clip was recorded with my old mic, so it's even got, like, bad quality. Yes. Maybe it's because we were in the future for so long. But I didn't think that a sunrise could feel so renewing. Sunrise is... it sets. We take that for granted and only natural. But the things that we take for granted... they're really the most essential things, and they're precious. All I'd known from the world's future is darkness. When coming to this world, seeing the sun for the first time, it was staggering. Seeing it strengthened my resolve to turn the history away from a future of darkness. There's one thing I wanted to ask you, Chatters. It's about that time in the future, when we were confronted by Dialga. Frankly, we were in a no-win situation. There was no hope. Got rid of the accidental clip. Oh, don't worry about it. We shall be rid of you for all time. is the end for you. Honestly, I'm surprised nobody clipped my stupid villain laugh. Because I did like a full-on like villain laugh at one point during this like scene that they're flashbacking to, and I'm amazed that somebody didn't clip that. Hey, Summer, Grovile, we can't give up. You say not to give up, but what can we possibly do in this bleak situation? We have to think. It all seemed lost. You refused to give up. I had given up. Can you demonstrate what happened for us? No? I don't think so. Hold on, I saw posture check come through. Ooh. Perhaps with the same laugh that you did back then. God, what did it even sound like? Ugh. I don't know. Oh, I do need to change my number, though. Whee. I don't know. I was really surprised that I didn't see Clip pop up during that. What compelled you? How did you manage to stay so strong? Well, I wonder too. I really don't know. But maybe it was because Summer stood by me. Summer. Have a look at this. This could be. There's an odd pattern inscribed on it. I've never seen anything like it. Pattern is new to me. This is my relic fragment. It's my personal treasure. It's my dream to one day solve the mystery behind this fragment, and I was scared so easily, I didn't even have the courage to apply as an apprentice at the guild. Then, that was when I met Summer. Summer just... Okay, I'm gonna believe you, Summer. Yes, I totally believe in you, Summer. Yeah, Summer was always there to cheer me up, and... Scared? It's time to be brave. I can stand up to this. We can't run away now, Summer. It all gave me courage. With Summer, I felt like I could overcome any challenge. It's how I came to feel over time. Maybe that's why I was able to keep going without giving up. Alright. I think I understand what you're saying. Yes, Summer has a special quality to make others feel that way. Gakpo, right now? We're in the middle of an emotional moment. We're in the middle of an emotional moment. The way that I cared for Summer as a friend. You, chatters, also feel that way about Summer. Summer is lucky. Best with a friend like you. This is an emotional song. Well, it's morning. We should be leaving soon. Yeah. Alright. It's agreed that we will collect all of the time gears. First, we have to decide which time gears we should target. Let's check the Wonder Map. Alright, from here, the Underground Lake seems to be the closest. What about the Tree Shroud Forest? Where I got my first time gear in the last time. Where's that? Here. It's a little far from here, but there's no one like Yuxi guarding that time gear. Oh, great! If we have to fight someone over a time gear, it would attract attention. But that won't be a problem here, right? Exactly. Then it's settled. That's where we'll go. We're off the Tree Shroud Forest. Are they ever gonna let me go to the town? Is it? The entrance to Tree Shroud Forest. Is something wrong, Grovile? The atmosphere somehow feels different than last time. I must be imagining it. We'll go in when you're ready. Can I just, like... Oh. Ah! I want to go drop off my money! I mean, assuming that I have any. Do I even have any? I only have, like, 400. Never mind. I lost so much money when I died in the last dungeon. No, the Sharpedo is your home now. Why does everybody keep posture checking me? I promise I'm sitting fine. I will take a stretch, though. Trust a shrimp in mermaid's clothing. Yeah. I do feel like I need to like recalibrate my face though, because it feels like it's been kind of funky the whole time. Maybe. I don't know. Hope not. I have a bad tendency to like squint my eyes when I'm reading. So I feel like it looks like I'm like looking up all the time, but I'm not. Did I save? You have glasses on right now? I do not. They are in front of me though. Probably should put them on. The squinting while I'm reading thing happens regardless of whether I'm wearing my glasses, though. I honestly haven't tested the eye tracking with this model with my glasses on yet, so I guess we can take a look. I feel like my glasses mess up eye tracking, like, really bad. At least they did with my other model. I don't know about this one, though. Are you ready, Summer? Okay. We're all set. Let's go. Let's get moving. Tree Shroud Forest. First floor. It's pretty in here. But why does everything have to be grass themed? Because I am a water type. I feel like half of these dungeons have been like grass type dungeons. They're either grass or water, which like neither of those I'm effective against. And then you guys are just like dying all the time because like all the early dungeons were all like water based. So I was doing like no damage and you guys were dying all the time. Should have picked fire. Yeah, I probably should have. Well, I don't know, because the first cut, I should have picked grass, actually. Because a bunch of the early, like, dungeons are all water themed, so I could have, like, leveled up faster without having to worry about just completely getting destroyed. I also feel like none of the bosses so far have been like fire themed either. So like I feel like grass would have been should have been the way to go. But it gave me Mudkip through the personality test, and I don't think you're allowed to pick any other Pokemon than what it gives you. Like in the newer ones where they're just like, oh, don't like your result? Well, here, why don't you pick what you want to look like? I'm super mad because I could have been a Riolu. We were playing a different version because Riolu's not in this one. But that does not change the fact that I could have been a Riolu. Are being followed. We love making things hard. Ugh. I wish I hadn't. Because if I had known going in, like, what a lot of these dungeons were going to look like, I would have absolutely, like, forced myself to be a grass type somehow. I would have, like, looked up a guide. I would have, like, looked up a guide online to be like, give me literally any grass type. Give me, like, Chikorita or something. I don't know. I don't even really like Chikorita, but, like... Rain loves her audience. I do. I have my little community and they make me happy. My parasocial streamer. Who's the parasocial one in this situation? I honestly feel like that's like my biggest fear is like parasocial people. You know, like we're not talking about like the people that like pop in every now and then going, "Oh, hi, how's it going?" and like things like that. We're talking about like the people that like show up to your house. Like the ones that need to know where you are at all times, that like show up to your house and like stalk all your like your stuff, and I don't know. Those like crazy people, like the people that like stalk Amaranth. Those kinds of like those parasocial people. Those kinds of parasocial people like scare me. And I'm like I'm so afraid of those people. Oh, it only works on one? You know what? This is not as big of a monster house as I expected. Hold on. Get rid of one more. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's only 6 of them. So if I do this, that makes it 5, which is a little bit more reasonable. Or we're just gonna warp everybody here. That works too. Okay. I don't have a plan for this. I don't have a plan for this. And I'm going to die. A pure seed. You know what? We're leaving. Does that take stuff out of my bag? I bet it does. No, it doesn't seem like it did. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna really fast stuff. Storing past that. Okay. We're actually gonna take. I want nothing that I have here, apparently. There we go. These. And these. We're also going to take 2. 1, 2. We're gonna do these into storage. We need this. Okay. Try again. Now that I have like options. Sorry, I had to think there for a moment. I had to think there for just a second. I do think that my glasses are making my eyes act funny. I think that yeah, because I'm not squinting right now. Now I am. I think my glasses are hard for my... Oh no! My eye tracking is super messed up. Ah! Hold on. Okay. Should be good now. This is Stealth Rock. You know, I really should probably be using all of like the move things that I've picked up, because I could probably know some like really good moves by now, but I just haven't been using them. I don't know, can I use them on myself? The problem is that I'm only water type right now. I'm not water ground. I don't get that until I can evolve, and I don't get to evolve until post-game, so, like... You're a fire type. Ha! Is it the Pokemon that uses this move, a mirror status, which enables the to bounce back at its attacker? That's kind of fun. Do I like it more than any of these other things, though? Not really. However, I'm not entirely sure why this is not selected. There we go. Yoink. Yoink. Off we go. Back on the floor we escaped from. That means there's probably a monster house on this floor, so we gotta be careful. Shit. It said, like, according to the wiki, the monster houses are, like, random. Like, you can't predict them or anything, but there's, like, ways to tell if you're about to step into one, which is, like, if you see a lot of items on the map in one room, it's either a monster house or it's a shop. So to, like, approach them with caution. Could have been bad. Grovyle, can you maybe stop waking things up? Let's keep going. Okay. Staircase. Staircase, please. Thank you. Sunny day made the weather sunny. That's great, because that means that I'm no longer, like, stuck with the little flashlight thing. That's not great, though. I am dying. I'd like to not die. Okay, we're good now. Ooh. I've also just realized that Grovyle is level 46. Am I supposed to be level 46 by now? Or do they just have Grovyle, like, leveled up really far so that way it's, like, it makes the dungeons a little easier so that way you don't, like, you can, like, rely on them or something? Because you only get to have 3 party members rather than the 4 you would have been granted with the guild. Yeah, bye, Ralt. Really hope I'm not supposed to be at level 40 or 46 right now. Because I am not prepared. Evasion orb was added to the bag. What is that? Boosts the user's evasiveness. Oh, hello. This is a closed off room. This is a store. What you got in here? Kecleon, don't just... Oh, Petrify Orb, actually. Yeah, give me that. Shot Orb. Do I even have the money for that? Thank you! Oh, there was an apple, too, but that's fine. I've got plenty. How come some of the Raltses die in, like, one hit, and then the other ones are just like, I'm gonna stick around, I think. We should have gone the other way from the Kecleon shop. Should have gone this way. Ooh! Oh, no. Oh, my God. You go deal with them. Floor 8. Got a stun seed. And the stairs are right there. Hey, thanks, we're leaving. Have fun. I believe in you. Good job. Oh, the scenery has changed. I I feel like it looks like I'm in like Alice in Wonderland. Like this looks like the Rose Garden. That could also just be me, because we're like surrounded by 8. No! Wait. Oh, our orange berries and our revival seeds are okay. A bunch of my apples got affected, but that's okay. Can I learn Brine? I just saw that a Houndoom picked it up. I'm a water type. The song sells the ambiance. I feel like it looks like we're in like Alice in Wonderland right now. Oh, look, Curlia. Leave me alone, Curlia. Thank you. You've outstayed your welcome. Staircase. Floor 11. I'm stuck. Stuck. Oh, stop doing that. I have to find a wonder tile. We're gonna be screwed without it. Or I can just go to the next floor. That works too. Espa Queen. That's a bug type. I might need to get that away from Grovyle. Oh, never mind. He's fine. Bullet Seed. Oh, hello. Okay. I don't know if it's like just me. It probably is like just me. But I'm like I'm trying to think of what I like ate and drank today. And the only reason I'm trying to do that is because I'm a bit dizzy. I don't know why. That goes away. Oh. Hello, so-called cowhide. Thank you so much for coming in. It says suspicious user ban evasion monitoring. Goodbye. How do you like ban evade? Isn't it just that you like make a new account or something? Like you get banned and then you just make another account so you don't get so you're not long like banned anymore. How does a bot ban evade? We don't like that you're doing that. Can you do that instead? Ooh. Go. I'm trying to think of what this music reminds me of, and like the only thing that's coming to mind is like I used to play a lot of the not the Fire Emblem app, sorry, the Kingdom Hearts app. And this kind of like vaguely reminds me of like one of the musics that they would use for like one of the overworld areas for the story. I feel like that's just me. I don't know. Maybe I'm thinking that way because my head kind of hurts and I'm like dizzy. I want like the gummies, and so I'm like trying to go through my bag and find all of like the things that I can get rid of, like things that I don't need. I can just do this. Go for me. I think I have any other gummies, do I? I don't. I love this sprite art of the Ninetales because it looks so small. Despite the fact that like Ninetales is significantly larger than Mudkip. But they needed to have them on like the same scale for the screen, and so seeing it look so tiny is like a little bit of like, it's making me go, woo! It almost like looks like a cat that way. On floor 14. So there can't be a whole lot many floors left. I think so. They will call it 20 floors to be safe. Oh, what did it do this time? What happens if I throw these? Oh. It doesn't matter. I intended to... Oh. Amaro is redeeming VIP status. I sacrificed so many potential Ada-Adas. Unable to add VIP. What do you mean? Oh. Roles, man. Add new. I tried to use like the shorthand version and it didn't work. We're going straight up through the... There we go. Okay. I had to go through the website. I knew it! Everybody stop moving. And then we're going to... Really quick, I cannot change Grovile's tactics, which does make me a little worried. But hopefully its AI is smart enough not to attack anything right now. There we go. That's why I bought that from Kecleon, because I knew it was coming up. I knew it was like only a matter of time. Ooh, we got a Reviver Seed. That's great. I'll be VIP by February. I think I might have been right with that 20 floor estimate, because we're at 17 now. Let me... I think I might have been right with the 20 floor estimate, because... Yeah, there's 18, so it's gotta be 20. Unless they're gonna surprise me and it's gonna be like... 30. I don't know. Unless they're gonna be like, oh, did you want a break? No, too bad. It is, you have like 15 more floors after this. Have fun! And then it just like scoots me out the door. Tiny Kecleon shop. Ooh, that hurt. Hi, Chizan. How are you? Oh, how about we not poison me? I am doing okay. Kinda. My head kinda hurts. I'm like a little bit dizzy and I don't know why. Because otherwise I like feel fine. Why is this not working? Move failed. Have you eaten? Yeah, I ate. I mean, I could go for a snack right now, but like... Thank you for the head pats. Get my water, hold on. I put my water next to me, not on my desk, because it's blocking. Speaking of water, I left tea in the freezer. Why were you putting tea in the freezer? Like, out of genuine curiosity, why were you putting tea in the freezer? Iced tea. How do you make iced tea? Don't hurt me like that. That's not how you make iced tea. How do you make sun tea? Gonna kill him. I just wanted to cool it down fast and I forgot. Ah, okay. Dude, everything keeps poisoning me. Iced tea is the goal. Your goal is iced tea and you're putting your tea in the freezer. I am sorry, I have no help for you. Oh, of course. It's still liquid, we're good. How long was it in there? But isn't it cold now? I guess you can always heat it back up. I felt the roll. I don't know if people can see my eyes roll with this, with like my model now. Because obviously I can't see, like, I can't watch myself, like, roll my eyes because that's not how it works. But I don't actually know if this model can track an eye roll or not. Man, there's a whole bunch of Kecleons around. Welcome. Route. Try it. Hold on. One shot orb. How much money do I even have? Oh my god, I have like 2,000. I'm also like running out of moves too. Need a close up on the eyes. All right, hold on. Big Summer in the corner. Okay. We're gonna see if I can roll my eyes. I don't know if I can. They work? Oh. I don't know if it works. Yes? Yay! Let me back up. Get out of your face. Stay like here now. For like a split second. It's kind of like, it seems like it's like it just goes from like left to up, but it like is obvious enough that it's supposed to be an eye roll that it's like fine. I don't have like the best webcam either, so like my facial tracking is probably not like as good as it could be. If I was like using like my iPhone or something to be able to like use my model, I would probably have like a way wider like range of being able to like have like really good tracking. I need a map? I need a clue. I got lost in your eyes. Since my room gets really dark and the tracking gets kind of wonky, I actually sit in shadow. Oh my god, why do my eyes look funny now? Oh, I'm still working on like I'm not squinting right now. Go. I don't know what's going. It says that the face. Oh, it's because my webcam's facing down. There we go. That should be good. Not only do I like technically sit in shadow because my light is behind me, but also because I like change positions in my chair all the time, I feel like my camera gets really mad at me. Because I feel like half the time I'm like slumped down into my chair, and so the tracking is like, where is she? And so it's like trying to figure out where I am. I tried to match like my IRL eye color to this model. I think that the model's eye color is like slightly brighter than my like actual IRL eye color to make it more obvious that they're like gray. But like I have gray eyes myself, and so I was like really, really super specific when I had the model done. I like sent the dex code of this eye color and my skin color to the artist just to make absolutely sure it was the colors I wanted. And I tried to match my eye color like as close as I could. And so if I like get up really nice and close again. These are obviously like slightly brighter than mine because they were intended to match the hair. But my eye color is actually tan. I mean, I'm definitely tanner than my original model was. But my eyes are gray. I was blue. I had blue eyes as a kid. Like I was born with like dark blue eyes, and then as I got older, my eyes slowly got grayer and grayer, and by the time that I was like 12, I didn't have blue eyes anymore. Actually, no, maybe not 12. Like by the time I was at least in high school, I didn't have blue eyes anymore. I had gray eyes. And the funny thing is, I actually can't even see eye color to begin with. What is this? I hate when people ask me, "Oh, what's my eye color? Why don't you tell me what my eye color is?" It's like I literally like I cannot tell the difference between eye colors. I don't know what it is. Your eyes lost their pigment? I don't know. But I had dark blue eyes as a kid, and then as I got older and older, like my eyes grayed out, and now I just have like kind of stormy gray eyes. They're silver, I guess. I don't know. It depends on how you look at it, but like you know the color of like think of like a soda can. I guess maybe. Let me look. Maybe not a soda can. Think of like a. No, I'm trying to think of like a good example of like what my eye color is. A coin, maybe? I don't know. Stormy, I guess, is the best way to put it. They're like, they became gray as I got older, and so I lost my blue eyes. I also was blonde when I was a kid. I'm not blonde anymore, but I was blonde and blue-eyed as a kid, and then as I got older, all of my features changed colors. It's at a standstill here. Titanium colored? Kinda. Oh wow, it's apparently extremely rare. What? He didn't... Just before we were dropped off into the future with you, Grovile. Having gray eyes. I've been told that having gray eyes is really rare, but then, like, there's, I think, supposed to be, like... I thought that having green eyes was, like, rarer than gray or something. I entrust you with the rest. Yeah, we know. We got the time gears back. And we'll make sure they're returned to their rightful places. The task is yours. Yuxi and his friends make a promise? That they would return the time gears to their rightful place? Time remains stopped here. Means the time gears may not have been put back in their rightful places yet. We'll see about that. But the forest time gear was over there. Right there. But what's that? It's a time gear. There's no mistaking it. But time is stopped here. There isn't even a breeze. See? Those leaves are fixed in place. Time really has stopped here. But the time gear is back where it should be. Why is this happening? Grovile took the time gear. Hey, what are you doing? Time has already stopped here. It won't make any difference if I take the time gear now. It's also something that's more worrying. More worrying? Forget it. Let's leave. Also, Chatters, there's something I'd like you to do. What is it? Before you go back to Sharpedo Bluff, I'd like you to gather some information in Treasure Town. In Treasure Town? Yes. Here's what I want you to find out. Learn everything that you can about what's happening in this world right now. Sure thing. I'll go find out. Everyone thinks that you've gone to the future, therefore, I know. They found out that I'm back, there would be an uproar. I'll keep low and get some news. I'm counting on you. Yeah, no, my just my features are really weird because like they've changed colors as I've gotten older. My eyes were blue as a kid that turned gray. My hair was blonde, it's no longer blonde. I've always been small, I guess. That's the only thing that hasn't really changed. My skin color fluctuates, but that's just because of how much time I spend in the sun, you know? I'm back. I've got some news like you wanted. What's the word? The growth spurt will happen someday. I'm like short, but at least I'm not like... I can still like reach some things, I guess. I'm talking about her height. That's what I'd be talking about. The word is... not very good. After we went to the future, Yuxi and his friends put back the time gears to their original places, and everyone was happy because they thought time would return to normal. But time stayed stop in those places. Even worse, it's spreading. Time is stopping even more in more places. Is that true? Yeah. Everyone was upset because no one can tell what's going on. Robile, do you know what this means? Time is stopping in the spreading area. It can only mean one thing. Temporal Tower is starting to collapse. Temporal Tower is collapsing? Correct. Temporal Tower gives the structure to time. So if it's starting to collapse, then time itself will collapse in the ever-winding areas. This is bad. The problem is accelerating. The planet's paralysis is coming on fast. What? But we have to hurry then! That's right. If we don't hurry, the planet will become fully paralyzed. There's only one way to stop the destruction of time now. We need to gather the time gears. Then, the time gears can be put in place at Temporal Tower where Dialga lives. I looked away and thought you said tempura. I kind of feel like I am saying tempura. I'm sorry. Temporal. But there is a problem. Temporal Tower is located in a place called the Hidden Lake. As the name suggests, no one knows where Hidden Lake is. But there isn't any time! That's right. That's why I think we need to split up for now. I'll collect the time gears. In the meantime, I want the two of you to search for Hidden Lake. Sorry, I love tempura. Hidden Land? Hidden Lake! Is it okay, Summer? Has it been land and I'm stupid? Have I been reading land as lake and I'm stupid? Oh my god, it is Hidden Land. I'm stupid. Don't look at me, okay? I'm a little stupid, alright? I can't. I'm thinking it's September 1st. It's Hidden Land. I am dumb tonight. Oh my god. The Hidden Land is supposedly somewhere in this world. Unfortunately, there's no clues as to where it exists, considering that no one has discovered it yet. I should probably assume that it's quite far away. They did become a Balago. What are you talking about? We must even consider crossing the sea and discover the means to do so. It's the sea? I'm sorry, I don't have the knowledge about how to do that. I'm counting on you. Ah, very well. I'll be off to gather the time gears. Good luck. Now, we should go searching too. Let's find the Hidden Land. Oh. Where should we begin looking? Why don't we think about how we can cross the sea? Well, we just happened to be at the beach, so... This isn't working. A way of crossing the sea. I'm not coming up with anything. Said we'd search for hidden land, but where would we even begin looking? We have to hurry too. It's true, we've got a little information to go on. No time to waste. We have to locate hidden land as soon as possible. We have to find the temporal tower and put the time gears inside of it. Fail to do that, our planet will become paralyzed. We have to stop that, whatever it takes. And to do that, well, we don't have a choice. We need everyone's help. That's it. I'll tell Chatters. What is it? We're going to the guild. What? You want to go to Wigglytuff's guild? Why? We vanished in front of everyone, remember? Well, sure, I think everyone would be really worried about us, and I miss everyone too. But everything we saw in the future, everything about Grovyle and about Dusknor, and your past, Summer, if tell it all to the guild, how can they believe us? You think, Summer? You think everyone at the guild would believe us? I don't know. You're right. Tell everyone about what we went through, but there's no telling if they'll believe us or not. I mean, everyone in this world is convinced that Grovyle is the villain. They think that Dusknor is a really good Pokemon. Everyone especially respects Dusknor. I saw the future, but I still don't want to believe the truth about Dusknor. If we tell everyone the truth, I wonder if they would be able to accept it. True. Chatters is saying is true. Maybe no one will believe us if we tell them the truth, but you still want to tell them anyway. Why? They might not believe us, right? But should we tell them anyway? Yes, let's tell them. Why? Why do you think so, Summer? We need everyone's help. You want to know the truth, you can't handle the truth. Everyone's help. Get it. There's no way that we can find the hidden land on our own. We do need everyone's help. If we don't get their help, we'll run out of time to prevent the planet's paralysis. Summer? Okay, you're right. Let's go home and to the Wigglytuff Guild. Chatters. Let's go back to the guild and tell everyone the truth. I can imagine that everyone will be shocked, but I'm sure they will understand. Let's go home, Summer. Back to Wigglytuff's guild. Like to save your adventure? Yes, because we are heading out of here for the night. It is time for bed. Time for me to go to bed. Okay. Ooh, we're getting a raid. Okay. Go ahead and put the name in the chat, please. Bold, sorry. Ugh. Okay. It's midnight. It is midnight for me. Dimpy Dimpy. Okay. Raid. Nimpy Dim. Go. Okay. So, I'm heading out of here for the night. Tomorrow we are finishing up the DL6 case from Phoenix Wright. We are going to be starting at 3 Central Standard Time. Sorry, 3:30 Central Standard Time, because my class is out at 1:45 for me, so that would be 2. And 15 minutes is not a lot of time to cross the school. So we'll start at 3:30 Central Standard Time. The goal is to finish the case. We only have a little bit left of it. I might have to take a break in the middle of the stream just to eat some dinner and then come back, but we will see. However, tomorrow, Phoenix Wright. I will see you guys. We're going to go ahead and raid out. It says this channel is intended for mature audiences, for those of you that, like, worry about that kind of stuff. So, I hope you guys have a good night, good day, good morning, whatever it is for you. I will see you tomorrow for Phoenix Wright. Bye, guys!
like a hand reaching for a handle, but to find that it was never there. Candidly, I can't handle knowing that it's all up in the air. I thought the world ended in March until I heard the doorbell ring. Can't keep from falling apart, but I'll glue back everything again. This can't be the end. This can't be the end. This can't be the end. This can't be the end of all that summer had to say. What little time has gone away. I'll glue it all back anyway. I'll glue it all back anyway. Like the wing of a sparrow